What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Hey,
This
hey,
meeting is
what's up,
being
my
recorded.
loves and fellow creatives? We're about to begin our AI in action class. But first, I want to make sure that we have all of our newbies taken care of. So if you would in the chat, go ahead and let me know if this is your very first time doing an AI class with us live. Even if you have access to classes before, maybe a replay or something like that, it's cool. I just want to know, have you ever done a live AI in action class with us? And customer happiness, let me know. I'm trying to find my chat here. We have quite a few people in the room. I'm proud of y'all showing up and showing up strong. All right, all right. So I just want to go over just the rules real quick. You all had some time with the customer happiness team so that they could get you acquainted with being in the AI room. So at this point in time, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go through with the flow of class. Now, if you need assistance, the time for any the hour before class starts, and preferably that at least at 30 minutes before class starts, you can come to the AI class. Now, tomorrow, since we will have some new folks in the Photoshop class, if you're in the challenge and you've never done Photoshop or never done a live Photoshop class with us, you can come on early. So come on at 30 minutes early to Photoshop class, and I'll do the same thing. I will help you make sure everything's set up and everything is going well for you, okay? So just going to do a little check-in here. Is anyone right now? And in the meantime, I'll go ahead. I don't have my test room open. So normally I unlock my test room if y'all are doing some really great work. You all have prompted. We have 50 people in this room tonight. So I know that I will be able to unlock this room. So if you can see my screen right now, it only unlocks it for a private setup, okay? Now, I will prompt some more, and I will also have some kind of more detailed things that I may not go over in class because we may not have time inside of my test room. So my test room is like a bonus as long as we all prompt together. So we have enough people in this room where when I type right now, I want to see how many images I have all by myself. So images that I have all by myself. Let's see, I haven't done this before, so it's indexing right now. So just by myself, I have about 600 images, okay? Because every time I generate something, it typically is about 4 images per prompt. So I know we should be able to get to at least 1250 together, all right? That is my goal. That is my goal. So I'm going to be prompting either in my instructions room or I'll be prompting in another room, but I will make up the number for the channel that I'm going to prompt in. So for instance, if I say I'm going to prompt in 001, you see how I just made a room right there? So I'll probably be setting up different rooms for different things that we're prompting because we're going to be doing quite a few things, okay? So for some reason, I can't get the 4th screen right. You got 4 screens. Oh, okay. Well, as long as you got 2, I think you'll be good, Tamara. We got you on that. And yes, welcome to all the AI newbies. So what I want to make sure of is, well, a customer happiness or the 4th tab. Okay, let's check that out real quick because Tamara, I know you might be new to this and just getting that 4th tab is a little tricky sometimes if it's your very, very first time. I'm actually going to allow you to share your screen. Are you able to share your screen? If so, go ahead and share your screen. Okay, go ahead, love. Let me check it out. Let's see if this mouse works. I'm over here struggling with this trackpad. I left my mouse at the shop. You know how you just used to your computer set up being a certain way. So I'm going to see if this alternative mouse is going to work for me. Oh, shoot. I got a mouse. Let's go. All right. Now we in business. All right, so I see I am going to request remote control if you don't mind. Customer happiness, are we on the free view link? Are we on the StreamYard? Just want to make sure. Yep, I see it and I hear it. All right, so to everybody in the free view room, welcome as well. So I wanted to once a month, I will aim to do this. Give you all an opportunity to see what it's like to be inside of the Craft to Quit room. All of that I'm asking of you, of course, I can't have you in the Zoom room because it takes up too many seats. We only have a maximum of 100 seats inside the Zoom room. But I want you to still see what's going on. I want you to understand what it is that we're doing here. I want you to learn something. I want you to go apply it. The next time I offer you an opportunity to come join us live in the Zoom room, you're going to be ready to throw that money at me to get in the Zoom room because you already know I helped you so much for free that you're ready to tap into the paid resources. Okay. So that's my whole objective, to help you make money with my free stuff. So I'm not ignoring you, but I am ignoring you, YouTube, because right now I'm focusing on the Craft to Quit, and then also the challenge participants who are inside of the Zoom room. So if I don't see your questions, you're welcome to follow along. You're welcome to actually participate by watching us on your end. However, I won't be able to see your questions. So I'm just giving you that disclaimer right now. Make sure that you like the video. I see 28 people watching right now. We got 7 likes. Go ahead and like the video. That way, if you all participate in this, maybe I'll do this more often. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So let's see, Tamara, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get you set up here. Hold on, I'm coming. Let's see. I think you are, nope, you're not in that last one. I'm gonna click on your AI in action. Last one, let's see. Now it's probably gonna give you an option to launch. I don't see you in there, but you're right, it is not working. Let me make sure that you're actually in your working document. You got your Discord open in Chrome. I saw that, but I'm just gonna double check it.
Okay.
You may have to do something like activate.
Okay.
Or like sometimes it'll send you an email to actually validate your Midjourney account.
Okay.
But usually it will show you that. And on the left-hand side, you should see a logo. Let me make sure we're in the right document. You're here. All right. Oh, okay. You can close the browser tab or continue with the web version. But when I do that, it is not taking you. You're correct. Do you possibly have 2 versions of Discord, like 2 accounts? Do you have
just one?
Okay, do you have Discord by any chance, like downloaded on your computer?
No, it's on my phone.
And are you in Chrome?
Yes.
Okay, so you followed all the steps. Let me see here. Did you set up your Midjourney account? This is your Midjourney account? Okay, so let's try this other way.
Okay.
Let's go here. Midjourney Discord. Okay, it wasn't logged in. Email is already registered. They need you to verify, my love. So I don't know. Let me see if that will allow you to verify. It says the email account is already verified. So your issue right now is just logging in. Let me see. I'm gonna try one more thing here. They say have you checked your email to see if they sent you a verification link?
I'm checking it right now.
Okay. Am I on your screen so you can't do that?
No, you're fine. I'm checking it from my phone. You're okay.
And then make sure that it is the proper email address. So what they said is that your email is already active. So it may be a different email that you're trying to verify right now versus the email that you've actually set up with the Midjourney account. So one thing you can do, you can check your subscription, make sure that this is the one that has a subscription. See how this one says subscribe, purchase a subscription. Already have a subscription. It says link your accounts. So I think that you're setting up a secondary account right now. I think that's what the problem is. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me keep scrolling because it's possible. Like sometimes you know how you sign up for something under Google and then you sign up for something with an email as well. Both accounts are already linked to different logins for Google. Please unlink one of them and try again. Okay, so that is the issue. I believe the thing that you're logged into here is the incorrect account. So let me just check here real quick where it says continue to Discord. And let me see. I'm gonna reveal that real quick. Is that the right Gmail? Okay, so
now does it have to be the same Gmail for Gmail for both of them?
Well, I'm gonna log out here and we're gonna log back in. And y'all, thank y'all for being patient. I'm gonna spend more time with you all. Usually AI class is done by 9 o'clock, but when we do a challenge, AI class is usually more packed because I'm giving you 2 hours instead of 1 hour. So thank everyone for being patient. You know our tribe. So do you normally connect with Discord or do you normally connect with Google?
I think I did Google for Midjourney.
Okay, and this is the is it this one or this one?
On the top one.
You sure? That's the one we just checked and it said it was it?
No, for Discord is talented 7479.
Okay, so that's what I'm
Are we connecting to Discord or Midjourney?
It has to be the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Apparently you have it mixed up. So you may have 2 accounts here. Where's that little window?
Sorry, yeah.
It's okay. Like this probably helping somebody else. They just ain't saying nothing right now. Let me see if I can start this over again. Let's try this again. All right, so I'm gonna try to log in. Log in with Google. Log in with Talented. And see if when we go now here, go to manage your subscription. Now your plan is showing. You see that? Okay, now let's try something else. Now let's try to get into the Zoomer. I mean, the Discord server. Okay. Come on, baby. Work, baby. Okay. No. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Fluff 7479. Let me see if I could just add you, if that's possible, because I want you to be involved, but I also got to get things going.
I know.
So let me see what I can do.
Okay.
Let me see if I can add Fluff. Nope, it's not showing.
It's not letting me.
Nope, it's not showing on here.
Okay.
So apparently so what I just did was I just logged out, or the other thing is let's log out of this Discord.
Okay.
But this is the one that has a subscription. So this is the one that you need open.
Okay.
Okay, because if I go into any of these rooms, and I see this is one of the past AI classes.
I
see up in here.
Yep.
Let me see if I go / imagine if it lets me prompt. Okay, I'm going to prompt. What is this mascot? I'm just going to type something so it doesn't mess up that room.
Okay.
Let's see if it works. And this is the account that has the Midjourney credits.
Okay.
All right. Look, everybody being supportive.
Slow. Thanks.
I love it. Okay, got you. So let's do that.
Okay.
Let's copy. Let's paste. Oh, I forgot. Uh-oh. How do I actually go to? Yeah, it's not letting me.
Mm-mm.
It's not finding
Okay.
it. It normally will automatically attach here, and I
Yep.
am just really baffled. Let me see. Do. Let's go here, and let's go to Journey Discord. It's a verification issue. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Can you go to your Gmail and then let me know? I'm gonna stop the screen share so you can handle that.
Okay.
And then
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna go ahead and get things
Go
rolling. You
ahead.
can see if you
Okay.
did you see if you got an email?
Let me see. Mm-mm. Let
The
me check
plus
my
sign on.
other
Okay,
folder
share your
too.
screen again. They're saying use the plus sign. I've never had to do that before. They say use the plus sign on the right and then you can paste the link. But
Okay.
however, I think you should check your email.
Okay.
The one that was the second one, not the one with your name, but the one that said
Uh-huh.
talented. That's the
Yes.
one it's probably going to. Did you check that
Okay.
email?
I'm checking it right now. Mm-mm. I don't have anything from them. Nope. Mm-mm.
Okay, so
And
it
I
must
know it
be.
worked before when we had that.
It may be asking you to verify because it looks like it's two accounts and they got twisted up. So
Okay.
this is what I'll do. Customer happiness said they may be able to add you with the plus symbol and add that on there.
Okay.
Or you can do it. They're saying hit the plus sign. I guess you hit the plus sign and then copy the link
Okay.
and paste it there. See if that works for you and then let me know, okay?
Okay, I will. Go
Okay,
ahead.
my love.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, listen, it's always something. Okay. And for those that were waiting on this Automizer, I got it ready. I'm gonna be uploading it tonight. Like it just wrapped up. This is the 283 vaults. And then we're gonna be creating some AI artwork so we can put into the 285 design and 285 vault. So this will be good here. That wasn't even supposed to be popping up right now, but I guess it was trying to get some attention and let me know that it was ready. All right, so we're back on to Discord. All right, so I'm pulling my screen back over. You all should be seeing my screen now. All right, all right. So one of the first things that I want to do is I want to ask you all. I just want to see what kind of projects we have in the room because that's going to determine how far we go down which route. Because I have a few different routes that we're going right now. I want to see how many of you are. Well, first, let's talk about your avatar. Let's talk about your ideal client. Okay, that is the very first thing that we're going to talk about. And I like to do it demonstration wise so that this will be something that you actually do take to heart. But in the chat, y'all let me know how many of you all actually know who your ideal client is. And when I say who, I don't mean like an age range. I don't mean like a group of people. I mean one person, absolutely one person that you're marketing to who knows their avatar. And y'all can go ahead and put it in the chat. Give me a one if you know your avatar. All right, and where did my chat go? There it is. It keeps disappearing every time somebody shares their screen. Okay, cool. Now, what I want you to do is describe your avatar. And you all can participate with me on the YouTube side. I can't see it right now, but every now and then I'll glance over there, see what y'all talking about, see if I got more action on the free side. I always do a test. I like to see if you usually the theory is if you pay more, you pay more attention, right? The more you pay, the more you pay attention. But sometimes I tell you on the free side, y'all be getting down with me. Okay, so feel free to participate as well. I want you to treat this just like you're paying for it because it's the same information. Okay. All right. So, okay, Tracy, that's more like it. 42-year-old cancer fighter survivor. Okay, perfect. Mom of two boys in her 30s. I want you to get a little more specific. Okay. So I'm going to drop something into the chat right now. This is actually going to be part of your homework. And let me share this with customer happiness. Don't put anything in the homework just yet, because sometimes I change it up. So we'll update the homework afterwards. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this over here for a second so y'all can see what I'm talking about. All right. So I want you to actually think a little bit deeper. Now, when I say a little bit deeper, I think a lot deeper. Okay. What is her age? One number. What is his or her gender? It could be a male as well. Now, PinkTober, this is how I want y'all to think. I'm actually giving you 3 different routes. So you're going to play whichever route is going to be your strongest route. Okay. That's why we're developing so much different AI artwork tonight. One is going to be for like a breast cancer survivor, just like you were saying, Darlene. One is for like the football moms, football players. Okay. Just because typically in October, they do some kind of pink out game, which is going to be very, very, very popular. And then thirdly, you can just be targeting just the moms of the football players. So when I say it like that, mine is more targeting the moms of the football players, because it is breast cancer awareness and support, because it's not necessarily a survivor, but it is someone who may be a survivor or may have had a sister or a grandmother or aunt or someone who had to deal with breast cancer. So really, that's my ideal market, because it's a little bit wider than the survivors, but it touches the survivors as well. And then I make my designs look, kind of tough, so it'll also touch on the football players. However, some of you may be wanting to go full out into the sports, which is that's my secondary option, is to go for the sports. So when I show you all the different products that are in the Automizer that we're potentially going to work with, the ones that are in the vault, you may have different products that you would market towards the, and I'll give you an example. Let me pull it up here. That's why I had it up here. So let me give you an example of what those products are. So we got to talk about the avatar before we even get into this whole building images, okay? Because the whole point, I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller so you can see what I'm talking about here. So let me give you an example, right? If I'm going for the athletes themselves, right? So I said you got survivors, you have athletes, and then you have like moms of athletes. Pretty much, those are 3 of the main avatars that I would be looking at it, for this campaign. So athlete might be the jacket. Athlete probably wouldn't even be the football jersey, because they'll feel like that's more gimmicky. That's more of a fan. That's going to be like a dad or mom wearing the football jersey. Okay. So I want y'all to understand some of these products and kind of who they talk to most, where they fit with. A fan would be most likely for a fan. It also kind of works as a frisbee, so you can throw it, that sort of thing. Rally towel would go for a player. It would also go for mom. It would also go for like any football fan or supporter. So I guess there's this within the person that I'm choosing to market to, which is the mom. You also have the supporter there. Okay, so that's why I say I feel like that's the most the strongest one for me, because those are the type of products I want to represent. So for instance, if I'm advertising this headscarf here, that headscarf will work towards the survivors, because that could be really cool. And it doesn't have to say breast cancer all over. It doesn't. Some people may want it to say that, maybe want it to say warrior or survivor, because now you have to worry about what type of messaging, what type of symbolism, what type of images you're showing, right? If I'm putting breast cancer warrior on there, then that's probably going to be marketed towards somebody who is a survivor, right? So we got to have this in mind before we even get started with this session. So I know we haven't gotten into the AI art just yet, the juicy part, but before we get really deep into it, I want to explain what we're doing and why we're doing it, so that the how makes so much more sense, okay? The how is easy. The why is the part that you want to understand in order to market effectively. Let's see, the blanket. The blanket would go for the moms. It would also go for the players, because that would be a keepsake type of item. The blanket could also go for the survivors, because then maybe you make a blanket that says like, warrior, survivor, and that makes sense as well. So before we get going tomorrow on designing, I want you to develop in your mind right now, what type of images do I need to build out my design? Because I want to talk to this person. Okay. Now, granted, I'm going to have different collections and different designs that speak to the warriors, that speak to the players, and that speak to the fans. Now, let me give you an example here. Even during graduation and everything else, I do something where I will segregate my products based on who I think is going to buy them, right? So dad might get a tie or this this pocket square cufflinks. Dad might get this license plate, the car kit, because dads are mostly going to be into their automobiles, right? Teacher might like a tote bag or the tumbler, or they might like this beautiful slate sitting on their desk. So I want you to get the idea that different products are going to resonate with different clients, and you want to know who your ideal client is before we even start designing tomorrow. So the part of what we're doing today is we're building the images that are going to help us speak to our ideal client. Okay, so now let me go back to what I was talking about here. It's very specific. And customer happiness, we can, I'll put this in the working document. Let me pull this over. I thought I had another window. Oh, I pulled it over. So let me pull this window over. And then that way you all can, this is going to be part of your homework. So as we're talking about it now, you can start filling this out now. Your homework is just that you're going to have to actually tell me what it is. But for tonight, you want to know who this is. Okay. So I'm going to change mine in real time. Let's see. And this changes per campaign, because remember last campaign where we're doing like back to school, this is very similar. Okay, so I like to keep my avatar pretty similar so I know who I'm talking to. Let's see, upper middle class is her income level, family status is married with high school graduating son. So I am looking at the mom of this senior player, or pretty much a graduating senior. But in this case, I'm going to say, instead of graduating son, high school, and I'm going to say varsity football player. I'm being very specific. Because the thing about it is, if I'm marketing towards a varsity football player, a mom of a varsity football player, my marketing is going to hit her, because I'm going to show the football player, right? Or I'm going to show something that she wants to represent with her football player. But it would also touch on band. It would also touch on, maybe grandma. It would also touch on the survivor, because it's going to have elements in it that still speak to those other demographics. But when I say I'm talking to somebody, I want you to know right now, like, pinpoint that somebody, make eye contact with your avatar, make eye contact with your ideal client. That means it's one person. If you try to service everybody, you're going to be for nobody. That's how that works. Okay. Because in order to be for everybody, you have to have so many resources. And the way that we're set up, we're more like a boutique. We are not a Walmart. Okay. Now, if you're a Walmart, let me know. I have a whole different type of strategy for you. If you're a Walmart, let me know. I have a different type of strategy. If you're more of a boutique, you have a certain client that is your client. Okay. All right, so education level, I have college educated. I'm being specific here. Cultural background, my ideal client is African American. The interest in lifestyles, I want to make sure that I am targeting my client as family oriented, involved in school activities like PTA. This person is in the booster club, so I'm going to put booster club on here just to show y'all I can get a little more specific here. Okay, so she's on the booster club, might be president of the booster club. All right. Occupation, she's a working professional, because I want her to be able to throw these coins my way. Geographic location, I put suburban. You can put, like, if you are in your demographic, it is like the high traffic city, New York City, Miami, wherever that is. And then I want you even to get specific. if we're doing this for a certain location, you can even put a city here, okay? So I'm gonna put this one, because I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm actually going to do this as a as a test. So I'm actually gonna do a city, so I'm gonna put Jacksonville. Okay, because I'm gonna get real specific with this particular thing, and I'm gonna launch it just like y'all are launching yours, and I'm going to show you my results, okay? Psychographics. This is someone who values education, community involvement, and personalization, okay? And this person shops at Target, Neiman Marcus, and Etsy, because Etsy, they like things to be a little unique. Neiman Marcus, they're higher end in their shopping experiences. And Target, because even if they're higher end in their shopping experience, everybody loves a good Target. Okay, so I want you to define your avatar. Go ahead and lock that in, because before we develop our graphics and get into designing tomorrow, I want us to have this decided upon, okay? All right, so I'm going to ahead and pull that over, and then I'm going to change. I'm going to go ahead and change that. So you all will have that same exact one that I have. And I don't care if y'all cheat, y'all, this is not cheating. If you're here and I'm teaching you something that I do, I promise you it's not cheating, okay? This is the cheat code, but it's not cheating. All right, so I'm going to create a channel for our avatar before we even get going. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to use a little chat GPT. So we're talking about AI. This is AI all the way through. All right, and then I'm going to use this. This is a little more advanced. We're really supposed to be doing this on Friday. But what I realized, if I wait to the end, y'all already developed the artwork, you got excited, and you don't have the why. You don't have the why built into your experience. So I'm actually giving you some of Friday's tips now, so that by the time we get to Friday, y'all are ready to launch. You're ready to tell the world about your product, okay? All right, so I'll go ahead and put this into the working document if y'all want this. And this is, you have to have the pro version of ChatGPT. If you don't have the pro version, it's okay. Just go to Bing. You can use, and I'll tell you this specifically when we do this activity on Friday. You're not required to do this right now. I'm just showing you an example, okay? So right now, I'm saying that, hey, I am starting a campaign for my custom graphics company. And I want to create an image with AI that depicts my perfect ideal customer. Here are her demographics. Well, before I do that, I'm going to say, please help write a mid-journey AI prompt to describe my ideal client. Here are her demographics. And what am I going to do? I'm going to grab this right here. Boom, boom, boom. Age 35, all of that good stuff. Boom. So this is what I'm saying. When you get specific, you can really get specific. All right, so I'm copy and pasting that. And what I'll do for you all, I'll also copy and paste all of this and put it into your document. Okay. All right, she's standing in front of her suburban home. Did I put the suburban? Oh, I guess it determined that she was suburban. Jacksonville, Florida, with her teenage son wearing a high school varsity football jersey. Her expression is warm and approachable, reflecting her family-oriented lifestyle. The setting highlights her community involvement. Okay, I'm just gonna copy and paste this, because this may be way too much. I'm positive it is. But I'm going to go ahead and show you better than I can tell you. Okay. So I copied and pasted it. Now, this is what I'm saying that AI is not, or AI is not going to take over us, because we still have some thinking to do that AI is not capable of quite yet. And I know it's listening to me because it's probably trying to take over. But I'm going to show you what I would do. So I'm just going to paste it here, just so you have that access. And then I'm going to revise it. So instead of stylish yet professional attire, I'm going to describe exactly what she's wearing. Why? Because I want her to be wearing something that I'm going to be selling. What is she going to be wearing? So she's dressed in a white stylish track jacket. Why? Because I sell a track jacket. So this is also how you understand, like, hey, is this going to speak to my customer? All right. And she's embodying the upper middle class sophistication. She's standing in front of her suburban home in Jacksonville. So this makes my client feel like, oh my gosh, this is me. I am her, right? But we also have to work in like how we're going to be able to display the things that we do, the products that we offer. So teenage son is wearing a high school varsity football jersey. I could even tell it what color. I'll say a blue, because y'all know I love to do blue, because blue you can change without changing skin tones in Photoshop. Her expression is warm and approachable. And then I like to put like gorgeous or beautiful. Okay. And then her expression is warm and approachable, reflecting her family-oriented lifestyle. Setting highlights her community involvement. It don't need to have all that. They don't care about all of that. Mm-mm-mm. So I can probably get rid of the good deal of the rest of this. Although it does describe my avatar, because this is something I can put in my profile. This will be on the back end. You never show your customer this kind of stuff. What you show your customer is your imagery and the way that you cater to them. All right, so she's warm and approachable, reflecting her family. I can just put warm and approachable. Okay. Because sometimes when it gives you like beautiful, it gives you like model face, and model face sometimes looks a little on the angry side. All right. So I'm doing that. And then if there's something else, like if you want her to be wearing a white t-shirt or a white hoodie, so you can put, I just put I'm gonna say stylish cadet collar. Because a cadet collar is one that kind of stands up. I could probably spell collar correctly. Now let's see what we end up with. I am going to just put this in the prompts. Next, oh, I forgot to put my / imagine. So if this is your first time prompting this, we're not prompting the images just yet. This is just me kind of showing you to have an avatar in mind before we even get started. Okay. That way, when we get to making our images, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Absolutely include her hairstyle. And you can include her complexion. I just don't want us to get so built up on the avatar, because the avatar is actually your homework. Okay. Avatar is your homework, along with making sure you have your logo and everything. Okay. So I told it to do a cadet color. It didn't. But this is very, very similar to something that I would offer. This is not quite a cadet collar. I might call it a stand-up collar, but this is actually fine, because if I wanted to mock up the type of jacket that I have, it's better that it's not. So I'm actually may tell it that she's wearing like a V-neck t-shirt or something like that. That way I can put different things on her. So let's try that. Let's put a V-neck t-shirt. Dressed in a white V-neck t-shirt. And if we wanted to change hairstyle or whatever, we can actually put that she has long flowing brown hair. Okay. And y'all, doesn't this look like this is at somebody's house? Doesn't this look like an actual photo shoot? All right, oops, I meant to do, I want to change her hairstyle. So this one, she could have blonde braids. Then I'm gonna put long blonde box braids. So you decide who your avatar is. You can put different ethnicities. You can put Hispanic, you can put Caucasian. You can even get very specific down to, I like to put certain ethnicities like Ethiopian and Trinidadian. Okay, so if instead of African American here, if I put in my little, y'all know I like to do my brackets to do my multi-prompts in here. I'm gonna put in Ethiopian, and then I'm gonna put in Trinidadian, and then I'll put in Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican. I might put in Dominican. I'll put in put in Caucasian. And I'm gonna take the hairstyle out because I'm actually gonna multi-prompt this now. I'll put in Native American. I'll make sure I put Nigerian. What else do I want? I'm just trying to give us a range here of different ethnicities. We can do, what haven't I done? I'm just gonna go ahead and rock with this one. All right, so I'm gonna take out our hairstyle. Okay, see how I gave it a long blonde box braids? Don't play with it, y'all. This AI is not playing with you. Don't play with it. Use it to work. Where's my water? Because I already feel myself. I know I'm gonna get excited. I'm gonna be doing all this talking tonight. All right, and see when I multi-prompted it is running all of those at once. Okay, so I'm already doing some avatars for you. You do not have to do the avatars right now. This is one of the more complicated things. But like I said, we normally don't talk about this kind of stuff until Friday, as far as like really defining this. But I need us to get it together because this whole week is based on, do you know your avatar? I thought I saw Kamala there for a second. All right. Like I said, hairstyles, you could do messy bun. So see how cool these are? And then you can get very specific with what age the child is. So the child could be a 17-year-old senior in football. Now we got some little kids as well, which I think that's very fitting as well. All right. So the idea here is that imagine if you were getting ready to, you were this avatar, right? And you were getting ready to buy a jacket or buy a headscarf or buy even like trinket keychains and that sort of thing. When you saw the advertisement, if it looked like somebody that you knew, just like I thought I saw Kamala, and was like, oh, wait a minute, did that give me a Kamala? You want to be able to describe your ideal client to the effect that when they see your advertisement, it looks like it's for them. Okay. It looks like it is them. All right. Oh, yeah. I could have done a Filipino. Yep. Yep. I didn't do, and normally I do at least Asian, and I didn't. So you got Filipino, Japanese, Chinese. You can do a Pacific Islander. You can put in things like that, and it will give you different looks. So I want you all to market, number one, create your ideal client because that is your person, okay? Now, and I don't mind you all prompting in my avatar room. Like normally I have rules you can't prompt in my room, but typically you'll prompt in your own rooms so that way you can go back to that room and you remember where everything is, and then you could just copy and paste and do and paste into your room, okay? So no worry, Jam Custom Creations, you're in my room, get out my room. But you all should have assigned rooms. If you don't know what your room is, room number is, go ahead and check with Customer Happiness and they can let you know what your room number is because we're about to start getting into making our art. And we'll see if I tell you to prompt in my room, it's because I want you, and I don't mind y'all. That's why I said I don't mind you prompting your avatars in this room because it's going to make the avatar room stronger. Okay. So this time what I may do, I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this area here and I'm going to make it private so we don't use it right now. Okay. Because we're going to do, I liked what we did last time. So don't worry about your rooms. We're actually going to prompt together, but I'm going to pick a different room for each category because we got so many different categories we got to move through tonight. So let me just make these private so that you know exactly where to go. Okay, so in the avatar, y'all feel free to put your avatars here. That way they'll be all in one place. And then if we have similar avatars, like I might not have known that I wanted my girl to have box braids, but those are actually more twists. But I think I see some braids here, but these are more like the Senegalese twist. And you can put in Senegalese twist and it'll give her twisted hair. It's still understanding hairstyles and stuff. All right. If you want your avatar to have a little size on it, you can call it, you can put plus size, you can put curvy on there, and it'll give you those kind of clients. Okay, so you are building and you are imagining your client at this moment. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start moving on into our artwork. I just want to make sure everybody understands that I'm going to create a folder, and then you will be or create a channel, and you're going to be prompting in that channel. All right. Okay. We are ready for the next mode. Let me grab my window. And we may be using this chat GPT later. I'm not sure just yet. All right. So, like I said, we have a few things we're going to be working on today. So, let me go all the way up. Because when I tell y'all, we got some things to do. All the way up. Lord. Okay. Oh yeah, I got to scroll all the way up because I have done quite a lot in here. Okay. So one of the first things that comes to mind when I think of PinkTober, I'm going to create a channel for it. And this one is going to be just the boxing thing, right? Okay, now with this theme, I'm going to give you a prompt. You all can copy and paste that prompt, but I'm also going to show you how I would end up changing some things as we go along. So one of my favorite styles here is the airbrush style when it comes to creating this kind of boxing artwork. So we're going to focus on this style, and then I'm going to show you a couple of other descriptive styles that we'll use in order to develop some different images. Okay, so I didn't actually prompt just yet. I just pasted it here. So customer happiness can put that in the document, in the working document. And let me turn on the sound here because I see people waiting in the waiting room and I'm not sure how long they've been waiting. Un momento. Oh, that's not it. Oh, I thought I closed something I wasn't supposed to close. Lord, that scared me. All right, well, I'm not turning the sound on because that almost scared me. I thought I closed out of y'all Zoom session. All right. Now, Pam, don't be prompting. Oh, actually, you can prompt in this room, but wait till I prompt in it first, okay? Because I'm not prompting just yet. I'm going to explain it first. So I'm going to delete it. Well, actually, you know what, Pam? You did exactly what I did, so at least you didn't change it, okay? What I want to do is I want to show you how to prompt, okay? So for those who are brand spanking new, okay, you're going to do a /. You're going to type in the letter I. You'll see imagine. Just tap on it. And then you're going to paste the prompt that I have up here. So you're going to copy it just like I just did. You can right click and copy it. I'm going to do those steps over again just so you know exactly what I just did. /.
We don't have
just a second.
Our rooms are missing.
We don't have rooms.
Okay.
We don't have rooms anymore.
Hold on a second. Y'all weren't listening to me. We're going to prompt in the same room. The reason why, because I want all the boxing images together. We're doing football images. We're going to put all the football images together. So just give me just a second to explain to the newbies, and then I'm going to let y'all loose, okay? All right. So then that way, when y'all come back to this channel, when you go on avatar, it'll be all avatars. You go boxing, it'll be all boxing. So you're going to be able to prompt in my room, but just give me a second to go ahead and demonstrate first, because I have some new folks that need to see how to do it. Okay. I know my OGs, y'all ready, because I know y'all get busy with the prompting. Okay. So let me explain that again, because I was talking / I hit the I for imagine, tap on imagine, and then I'm going to paste that prompt. Then I hit enter, and it's going to start generating an image here. Now I'm explaining parts of it. This is the style. So the airbrush illustration is the style of the artwork. I'm putting a beautiful Black female. I'm going to later show you how to multi-prompt, how I get multiple ethnicities at one time. She's wearing pink boxing gloves and a white tank top, messy bun hairstyle, beautiful eyes, clip art isolated on a white background. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do what I would normally prompt, which is with blue gloves. The reason why, because if her gloves are pink, and let's say I want to do a Lupus Warrior design, and maybe Lupus Warrior is purple, right? So I can't easily change her gloves to purple if they're pink, because pink is too close to her skin tone. So I'm going to put blue, and that's why it's going to make sense to you all when we're doing breast cancer awareness and we're making all of this blue art. You all are going to understand it, because you're going to say, oh, that's how she changed all that art. Okay. All right. So blue boxing gloves. So same thing here. Now I'm going to hit enter. So I want you all to prompt today with the color blue. I know we love the pink. You can come back later and do pink, but let me show you something. I'm going to show you my AI art that I developed, which is what you all are going to be developing today. AI 45. Okay, so see how my artwork started as blue? Like her eyeshadows blue, the roses, head wraps blue, players' uniforms blue. These are the few that I developed in pink because they don't have skin tones in them. So I didn't care about making these pink. They don't have people in them. If I were to try to change the color of the boxing gloves here, then this would change along with her skin tone. So if I try to change her boxing gloves purple, her skin tone would get more purple too. And I would have to tediously try to just mask off just her boxing gloves. But like I said, I have something for y'all to show you how to make this your own. So if I go into the PNGs here, you notice all of these are pink. Why? Because I put them into Photoshop, did a little color change from blue to more magenta and pink, and that's how I got those. Okay. So like I said, we got quite a few different types of designs that we're going to be creating today. We're going to be using Midjourney. We're going to also be using DALL-E 3 model as well. All right. So let me show you some tricks while we're here. Some of them are going to cut off the top of your hair. Let's say, ooh, I like that top knot bun, but it's cut off. I'm going to upscale that number 2. That's what the U stands for, upscale. V stands for version. So let's say you like it, but let's say, for instance, like her hands look a little funny here. I could do version 2, and it would make a different version, okay? Now, let me also show you my settings. So I'm going to go / type the letter S, and then click on settings. You can do the same thing and hit enter. Now, what you see here, these are my default settings. Okay, my default settings on stylized medium, public mode. Please turn on public mode, because some of you, your stuff may disappear if you don't have that on. I have remix mode turned on, strong variation mode, because I want my 4 images to look different. Where was I? Here, I'm going to just type my settings in again. All right, and then I have fast mode turned on. So customer happiness, if you could screenshot that and put that into the working document. But y'all are getting some great images here. So when I upscale something, upscaling, number 1, lets Midjourney know that I really like that image. Secondly, what it does is it makes it like a single image like this, a bit larger. But you notice that the top of her bun is cut off here. I'm going to use this little arrow up, and that's going to pan up. That means it's going to make sure that I have more imagery towards the top, and it's going to create some imagery there. So hopefully it understands that I want the rest of the hair there, and I'm going to see what it does. It'll give me some options there. and it'll look like the same picture, but it'll just give me a little, see how it's doing right now? It's saying, hey, I'm guessing you want something up there. What do you want up there? And it's kind of thinking and creating those multiple images there. So I'm happy with image number 4 because I don't need her bun to be that tall and messy. But image number 4 is what I would upscale if it cut off the hair. Okay. So all of these look really good. Also, you all hit the nail right on the head. I know I have some OGs in the room right now. You can change her complexion. Although you may have said that you wanted her to be Latina, maybe she has deep tan brown skin, or she has very light caramel skin. You can definitely use the description to get more like the individual that you are describing. And the diversity and the representation matters, y'all. When you see images that have locks, that's going to resonate with somebody that has locks because maybe they rarely see like this kind of imagery that represents them. Okay, so this is why being able to make these images is extremely powerful because you can represent your ideal client and a multitude of other clients just by doing things like changing out the ethnicity, changing out the hairstyle, even changing out the body size, right? Like I said, you can do curvy, plus size, you can do petite, you can do slim, like all of those different things matter in how you're representing your client. So these are really great, y'all. These are looking good. Let me see what we got going on here because what I like to do is check. Okay, y'all got some images brewing. Okay, so right now we have almost 1,000 images in the room. Cool, cool. I want us to have 4,000 by the end of the night. All right, these look good. All right, y'all keep rolling, keep going, keep going. Let me see if I have any messages in the chat. Is somebody in the waiting room? And what I'll do, I'm going to turn on the waiting. I'm going to turn the waiting, not the waiting rooms, the AI rooms back on when we're done doing our collective stuff. Okay. Then that way you all can get funky in your rooms. Okay. But I wanted to be able to see all of the stuff. Okay. Plus size, what it do? Let's go. I'm telling y'all, just by representing people. Very nice. Ha 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 ha. Did you do face swap and put me on? So I look like I got I love my niece and nephew. I don't know which one of y'all did that, Em or Levi. Thank you. Oh, Levi did that. All right, so we're not face swapping today, but I will do another class again. Usually I'll do that with the holiday season. I'll do a face swap class. So we will do another face swap class, okay? Where we create characters and do the face swap and all of that good stuff. All right. So I think you all are good on that one. I'm going to go ahead and grab my next prompt. You all can keep prompting that one until I grab you the next prompt. Now, the next one I'm going to show you in the Dolly 3 model because I did my darndest to make a middle finger come up in Midjourney and it just would not get it right. I'm sure I could tweak a little bit further, but because I found a way to do this inside of Dolly 3, it just made it so much cleaner and easier. And I'm just going to show you better than I can tell you. Now, I will give you, hold on just a second, because I used a Dolly 3 model. I did not use Chat GPT. I used another link and I will copy and paste it into the chat. Okay. And for this one, because it's an affiliate link, I'm going to share it with the free tribe as well over here. So you all can see what I'm talking about. For this one, because it's an affiliate link, let me stop that sound. You know how you just cringe when you hear your own voice? Okay. All right, now I think they do still have a free trial. I don't know right now because I'm going to go ahead and log into my account because, like I said, I'm just showing you the same prompt, and I'm going to also show you in Chat GPT. Okay, so I'll show you both. So if you have Chat GPT or if you have Bing, like I said, I'm going to show you some things on all three tonight. Let's go. Microsoft Edge is where you want to use Bing. And I thought I heard my voice somewhere. Maybe not. All right. So I'm going to put the same prompt. You're going to see me put the prompt in Midjourney. You're going to see me put the prompt in Chat GPT. I'll also put it in Microsoft Edge, and then I'm going to put it in the Dream AI. Okay. So either one of these. And then I'm going to put the results here. And I'm just going to put F Cancer. Now, the only time I'm just, I'm doing something like this is because like it is a strong sensation. It's a strong feeling. It is definitely polarizing. Some people don't like to see like the middle finger and that sort of thing. But for something like Cancer, it has been through and through over the years, not just acceptable, but embraced with the whole F Cancer type of designs. So that's why I'm doing this. Usually I don't do stuff like this, but for this, I kind of feel that way myself. Okay. So I'm just giving a disclaimer. If you're a little one right now and you shouldn't be making no images and nobody shooting no birds, sit out on this one. Okay. Emma and Levi. Like you're not going to be telling your daddy that y'all made birds over here with me. Yeah, we're going to sit this one out. Okay. However, I'm not going to use any vulgarity or anything like that. I'm pretty sure you know what the hand symbol looks like in real life. But like I said, y'all ain't finna get me in no trouble. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my prompts. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? All right. All right, there we go. Okay, so here's where I was saying, remember I was talking about your avatar? I want you to describe your avatar. So this description says a high detailed airbrush illustration of a beautiful Trinidadian female expressing the middle finger hand gesture with one hand. Now I'm very kind. I just said the middle finger hand gesture. Blue acrylic nails with elaborate designs and jewels on her nails. She's wearing multiple rings and bracelets, very feminine, long flowing hairstyle isolated on a white background. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give y'all this. I'm going to show. First of all, I'm going to paste it inside of, where are we? Discord. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that. Okay. Then I'm going to show you what it looks like in different areas. So I've done this boxing images on all the different methods, but we don't have time to go through every image and all the different ways that you can prompt it with the different, the different AI models. All right. So I'm just showing you, this one really matters, the AI model that you use. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and /, that was my Midjourney. Okay. It may give me middle finger hand gesture today. And a kid says, I could help you. Oh, I bet you could help. All right, so now let's go ahead and do that same prompt. I'm going to do it in Chat GPT. See, she's just putting her hands in the way. Actually, wait a minute. That one tried to bend one of the fingers up. Yeah, but it didn't quite go. Okay. Didn't quite go. But it's okay. Because like I said, this is why it's powerful to know these different models. So I'm going to put this in Chat GPT. And why is this all in my face? Get out of my face. So I could be telling y'all to get out of my room. Get out. Why, sir, are you even in my way? Okay. Something is happening here with this bar. Is it Zoom? I bet it's Zoom. Zoom, stop playing with me. Because you know good and well, if it's just not staying down. Don't worry. I have a solution for everything. Anytime something gets on my nerves, I will find a solution. There you go. I don't know why that wants to stay popped up, but there it is. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put the same exact prompt here. This is Chat GPT, the newest version. And I believe that you have to have a paid subscription to be able to do this. I'm not sure. Okay. And that one, it just gave me, I like the style of it, but I feel like it's not in the right place. It's not proportional. Looks like the hand is just totally different. And maybe because I told it clip art, it's thinking that, oh, I might want the middle finger separate, because clip art will be separate sometimes, and you can combine and put things together. So I'm doing that, and then I'm gonna do the same prompt over here on the link that I shared with you all, which is my Dream AI. Now, the reason why I like Dream AI, y'all check this out. You know how in Chat GPT you have to sit there and watch it and wait, and oh my goodness, like this one, I can actually turn on an option to do parallel prompts. And it says each new line will generate a separate image. All right, so I could come here, paste the same prompt, and now I can tell it I want to do Japanese. I want to do Latina. Okay, and then I can dream those, and it would it's supposed to do all three at the same time. Now, even if I don't do it like that, if I just sit here and press this back to back to back, I can just change out the ethnicity here. I can put blonde hair, Caucasian female. I can put a brunette, Caucasian female, and I hit dream. And guess what? I don't have to wait for, like, here, I'm probably still waiting. Yeah, I don't see what it's doing. I don't like that. Like, why is it doing that? So I could also tell it, I'll take out the word clip art here. Oh, I did take out the word clip art. It's just still giving me this weird kind of setup. But like I said, this one gave me more of what I was expecting there. So like I said, these images came out pretty cool. I do them in blue because now I can change this. And this is what I do. When I create artwork, I'm like, how many times can I use this artwork? Oh, great. I could do this for lupus awareness. I could do this for colon cancer. Like if I'm changing out colors, or let's just say I'm doing sneakers. And maybe it's just like, they not like us, or, bump the other side, bump the other haters because I'm down with my people, like whatever, like it can be used for all of those different things. So when I develop artwork, I'm literally thinking of how many times can I use this? How many ways can I use this? Like that one right there is so dope to me. And I love, because I told it that I wanted it isolated on the background, it's also kind of clean it off to where it's going to cut out really well. Now I'll show you later. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to show us Photoshop tonight, but typically what I'll do is I'll take something like this one, see how it cuts off the top of her hair. I'll bring it into Photoshop, and then I would use generative fill, the AI generative fill, to give her hair at the top without having to make that up. Y'all, back in the day, I used to do that on YouTube, and I used to show you all this, how I would do it from scratch. Now I don't have to do this. See how I cut off the top of her hair there? Oh, I'm getting the top of that hair done. I'm gonna be able to use her as a full-on clip art. That's why I'm saying you can learn AI, but if you don't know how to manipulate it, if you don't know how to use it, if you don't know how to describe things that aren't copyright infringing, and everything doesn't have to be an NFL logo that you're generating. Like really nothing should be, but that's your business. Okay. I ain't gonna demonstrate it. I'll tell you to do a local high school. You can make way more legitimate money with a local high school than you can with these other teams that are definitely protected by copyright. Okay. I just want to let y'all know trademarks, copyrights, not where you necessarily want to be if you're selling online, because it can get you crossed up. Okay. Just to let you know, like, and this is no judgment on anybody. Has anybody ever had an Etsy listing pulled down? Even a eBay listing or something pulled down, or even your store closed because of infringement? If so, just let me know in the chat. There's no shame in this. I have had that happen before. Matter of fact, I was doing these Christmas sweaters and I had Mary Swiftmas. So I had like this kind of Taylor looking ish character, but it wasn't Taylor Swift. It wasn't a photo of her, but I didn't realize that she had the words Swiftmas trademarked. Listen, yeah, Dr. Seuss don't play. When I tell you Dr. Seuss don't play, y'all get out there and Grinch if you want to. I'm telling you, if you're not from a foreign country and you here in the US, they're gonna get you. I had a Taylor-ish design. Yes, I did. And they swiftly took my listing down, and I kept putting it back up because I was just like, hey, I'm not actually using her name or her image or anything like that. It was just a character that just happened to, be a little blonde, and that's what, listen, they didn't care. They saw that word Swiftness on there, that her lawyers presented that to Etsy, and that was all she wrote. Oh, the Swifties ain't got to be mad because they pulled my listing down and they closed my store indefinitely. You try to go back there if you want to with you better have your niece or nephew social security number, because you use your social security number. I don't care if you got a different LLC, anything else, it's a no-go. Okay. Listen, I'm anyways, we're not gonna get into that tonight. But this is the reason why we develop an AI, okay? Because I want you to have original stuff. I want you to have cool concepts. I haven't really seen anybody do this with the cancer theme. So I want you all to be able to have these images. So if you decide that that's the route that you want to go, edgy, and you want to make a bold statement, if that's your avatar, baby, this will sell all day. Some leopard print, a little grunge, maybe even a little glitter, baby. If y'all think people will not buy this design, I'm telling you they will, just because people have a very strong feeling. And people do things for one reason and one reason only. It's because they feel like it. So you make people feel something, that's what they go with. Okay. Angela, let me see if I can paste the link again right there. And then that's the link for the My Designs. If you sign up for it, I do get a little tiny commission. So please use my affiliate link. And then I think customer happiness, put it into the working dot, but if not, let me see, while I have it in my paste history, I'm gonna go ahead. I thought it was gonna go ahead. I got too many windows open. Too many windows, y'all. All right, where did it go? All of these windows. That's how I got in trouble last time. Working document. Where is my working document going? It's saying it's popping up, but it is nowhere. Okay. The other thing I want to do is show you Bing. Now, I don't know what the latest is on Bing. Y'all, I don't use Bing like that. I'm just letting y'all know. I don't use Bing like that because whenever they started talking about you couldn't use it, licensing, all this other stuff, I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna fool with it. All right. So in that regard, I just use it just for demonstration, like when we do this class. So the only time I probably show Bing is when I'm doing this type of bigger class, because I know some people are still using that, even if it's just getting your practice in with prompting. So I'm going to paste the same prompts here. And then I'll go ahead and put this in the working document. I don't have no affiliate for Bing because I believe it's still free. Y'all can let me know that. So that's what I'm saying. And listen, when I pay for something, I don't want you to tell me what I can't make. Like if it's not something, really, vulgar, that sort of thing. But a middle finger is an expression. Okay. Now I could tell you some other ways we can get through with that. So look, it doesn't like that either. So like I said, use my little affiliate link. I wanted to show y'all what happens. Now, Bing will create some other images, but it's being a lot more censored lately, and I mean with everything. Okay, so this is why I like to show you all different methods and also different image prompts and how they appear in the different programs. So like I said, I knew y'all weren't really gonna get no middle fingers there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paste my results from my designs in here, because it's like, I promise you, it's gonna do everything. Like it gave her little like stubby fingers and all, everything, not to actually give you a middle finger. Okay. All right, so with that one, I will be giving you those graphics. But I did have to have you do it just so you can see that the prompt works in some places, not others, okay? So like I said, I'll give you these. They will be blue and pink. You will have them in your folder for class tomorrow. So for design class tomorrow, I'm going to be giving you this artwork here so that you can use to switch out. And I'll probably even have some extra AI artwork there. And I was going to give some free art to the folks in the freebie room, but we had to get 100 people on and we only have 30. So y'all are gonna get this live class, but remember, it's gonna be taken down. You will not have it after tonight. So please take your notes, get some good images out of this. And hopefully you all really get some value out of this free class. On the free side, y'all let me know, since y'all are still hanging on in here. Are you all getting some value out of this class? If so, please give me a 100 in the chat and let me know. Let me see. I know there's a little delay here. All right. Tanya says 100. Okay. Tanya says 100. Okay, cool. Even inside the AI room, y'all let me know. Nicole says 100. Okay. Tamara, okay, cool. So Paula, the fingers look weird now, unless you want to really get into photoshopping, which I have done that before. I have gotten into photoshopping where I actually Photoshop fingers. I'm just gonna go somewhere where the fingers do what they need to do, because I don't even like drawing fingers. What I look like sitting up here photoshopping these different fingers. Okay, now if it's a little top of the finger or something, I'll do something with it. I'm not gonna sit up here and draw no fingers. That's what AI is for. But this is why I use a different model for that. So I gave y'all this one, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and move on to the next prompt. But I did want to show y'all, even I struggle with making them fingers in Midjourney. Okay, so the next one I wanted to do, because some of you all said that your avatar is actually going to be, more football focused. So I'm going to do one called Football Prayer. All right, so when I go to this channel, let me give you my prompt. And this one is going to be highly detailed airbrush illustration. Of course, I can spell illustration, right? Of a football player kneeling in prayer. I'm going to put side profile, wearing a blue football jersey. Why? Because it's easy for me to change the color blue, y'all. And this is clip art isolated on a white background. And I'm going to give you all some homework to fill out this room too, because the homework is going to be that you all do different image styles. And I'm going to tell you some really popular image styles, I think, for these two. All right, so now let me copy this, show you how to prompt it. I'm going to copy that, /, hit enter for imagine, paste, hit enter again to run it. And then what I'm going to do too here, I'm going to show you another style that I like. So I have the highly detailed airbrush illustration, but I'm also going to put watercolor illustration, and watercolor is one of my other favorite styles. All right, all right. And Charlene, don't worry about it, love. We do this every single Tuesday at 8 p.m. This is what we do. So if you come back, you're going to get the hang of Midjourney, love. I promise. And the idea here, okay, y'all are cooking. I see we have 439 results, which means we have almost 2,000 images in the room right now. Like I said, by the end of the night, my goal is to have around 4,000 to 5,000 images so that you all have plenty to choose from. And look, if we all do different ethnicities, I even see you all did some different ages. I love that because now that's bringing kids into the mix. And one thing about it is you all will come up with some additional ways to really grow the prompts. That's why I love us working inside of this room together. Because when we come back, all of this stuff is going to be here. It's going to give us ideas, but more than anything, it's going to give us a resource that we can use, that we didn't have to use up all of our credits trying to create 2,000 images. Okay. Imagine one person creating 2,000 images right now. All right, these are looking good, y'all. Looking real good. And I haven't really seen this kind of art anywhere, but I think it would be very powerful. It would be something that, especially when we do it for the pink campaign, it's really and truly going to move people, okay? And you can even do a collage, all right? And speaking of which, let me see what my next thing is on the list. All right, come on, mouse, stop playing with me. It's on. There it goes. All right, so next. All right, and this one is going to be very popular. So I know we've all seen the images with the glasses and the bandana or headscarf. We're going to do a couple here. And what I like to do a double take on this one because where'd it go? Okay. And this one, that AR stands for aspect ratio. So I'm going to go ahead in here and I'm going to go woman praying. And then I'm going to do the scarf and glasses because this is a popular type of image, but I want you to know that you can make it your own. I'm going to paste the prompt here. This is a highly detailed airbrush front view of, actually, hold on, let me clean that up. Of a stylish, beautiful Black female with a messy bun hairstyle with a solid color, blue head wrap. She has blue frame eyeglasses. She's looking down with her eyes closed and has beautiful, full, long eyelashes. She's praying with her hands. Her expression is peaceful, isolated on a clean white background. The AR stands for aspect ratio 2:3. That means I want to make it taller. If I try to make it square, sometimes it clips off the top of the bun. I really want that bun, so I ain't playing with it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let that go. And now I'm going to copy this prompt, go /, hit I for imagine, hit enter, and then I'm pasting the prompt, hitting enter. Now, what this is going to do, yes, we're talking breast cancer awareness, but because it's making everything blue, I can easily change the colors when I bring this into my graphics. So remember when I said tonight, we're going to be making a whole bunch of different collective type of art. And y'all, we're supposed to definitely be done with the AI part by now, but I'm gonna hang with y'all if y'all are good to hang out. Are y'all good to hang out for another 30 minutes? Are y'all all right? Let me know in the chat. Give me a 100 if y'all good to hang out for another 30 minutes. Because I'm gonna tough it out if you can tough it out. Oh, okay. That was a lot of 100s. All right, okay. Cool. All right, well, we'll get there. All right, and I want you to see that this is the airbrush style. Another style that I like to use is watercolor. So I would take the same exact prompt. I would go / imagine, paste it, and instead of highly detailed airbrush, and that should have said illustration, So I'm going to run that again with the word illustration in there. All right. And then let me paste it again. And this time I'm going to do a watercolor illustration and see how it gives me two different styles. So usually in these classes, we're doing like hyper realistic, we're doing photo of, we're doing kawaii style, like anime style, all of those different styles you can use. I'm just focusing on a couple because I want us to have a powerful image pack. And by that, I mean, you can go on Etsy right now and you can buy some files that have like 20 different, praying hand bundles. But how many of those are allowing you to take that image, recolor her scarf as many different times as you want? You can cut off the eyeglasses at the bottom if you want it to be the half face feature, or you can leave the full face and leave her fully praying. Either way, you're going to be able to use both of those. Okay. All right. So somebody prompting boxing in the wrong room. Craft 53, my love, put boxing in the boxing room. Okay. That's why I made y'all different rooms for tonight. I know this is normally not how we run it, but like I said, we have so many different themes that we're doing that I want you to have options for this design that we're doing for tomorrow. All right. So just want you to be ready. Laura, don't worry, my love. Next time, when you come to class, come 30 minutes early. And then if you have questions, you just have to speak up because customer happiness is there. You just have to speak up and say, hey, can you check my tabs? I need assistance, making sure I'm in the right room. Even if you need help, like while you're there, if nobody else is asking for help, ask customer happiness, hey, can you show me how to do my first prompt? And then you can just go into that hello room or whatever, and you can just drop a prompt in there. Test the prompt. Okay. And customer happiness, I'm giving you full permission. If somebody wants to run a prompt or test to see if they can run a prompt, just do it in the little welcome room. Just do a test. Okay. I won't promise I won't be mad. All right, y'all are getting some good images up in here. Let's go. All right, let me see how many images we have here. Because how much you all are putting in determines how many of these images we do tonight. Because I have a lot. Okay. So my next one, I saw a lot of the bandana hair ties with the messy bun, right? But a lot of times if we're going to represent that warrior may not even have hair or may like to just really embrace the bald, right? Embrace the no hair look, but maybe they still wear the head wraps, okay? So in that case, I did want to incorporate head wraps that didn't show hair. All right, so I came up with a prompt for that. Let me give it to you. Like the head, here it go. All right, so this is still going to be here. I'm going to do a different room so that I can just make this a. So this is still going to be woman praying. And then this one will be the full head wrap. ING, Shannon. All right. And while this one is a little bit different, let me go ahead and tell you the prompt first before we start prompting. So this one, I'm doing watercolor, but of course we're doing watercolor and we're also doing the airbrush, highly detailed airbrush illustration. And so here I just changed the expression that she's going to be wearing. And this one is actually not supposed to have the messy bun. I copied the wrong prompt. Hold on. So this is not supposed to have that. So she's supposed to have with a solid color blue head wrap covering her entire bald head. And I say that because if I do a head wrap and I don't put bald head, it'll still give me like little baby hairs and stuff to the front. She has blue frame glasses. She's looking down. Okay, so same thing there. I'm just telling it this is what she's doing. She's covering her entire bald head because I don't want to see hair. I want it to be just covered. Okay, so I'm going to take that prompt now. I'm going to copy it. / hit enter, paste, go forward. And it may still have like some little baby hairs and stuff in there, but for the most part, it's going to give me like a full head wrap. Okay. Now I'm going to do one more here. And like I said, you could change your styles up. You can do the highly detailed airbrush illustration, or you can do the watercolor illustration. Both of those are going to give you phenomenal results. So I'm going to do another one here. This one is going to kind of give us a combination design here. I call it a composite. This one, I'm putting that she's going to have her head wrap, but she's going to have blue butterflies and blue roses surrounding her, isolated on a white background. Now, we tried to do this in our other room. I think it was AI 40, I'm not sure, but Midjourney was going through some hormonal changes or something, and it was just shutting everybody's prompts down and deleting them. And that had to deal with, I think, us not having that public mode on. So since then, that has been helping. All right, so check this out. If I wanted to, now this is the same, so you might be dealing with somebody that's still very, very passionate about the cause, but maybe you got one over here, this wild child, and likes the little middle finger expression, and this one over here that likes the peaceful, embracing the butterfly and being free. And this could be used memorial, this could be used for breast cancer awareness, this could be used just in general, just like protecting your peace and being the queen that you are. So I want you to understand that you can take these images and use them for way more than one template, than one AI class, okay? So like I really like this image here. If I want to upscale it, that's upscale 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm upscaling 4 now. Ooh, y'all got some pretty ones going on. Let's go. Gorgeous. All right. Y'all got this. Let me see what else I got. Y'all keep rolling. Keep rolling. And then what I'll do is in the template for tomorrow, we're going to be turning all of these designs to pink. So you're going to use, it's going to be real simple. If you've never done Photoshop before, I promise you, come to class, first of all, instead of coming at 8 o'clock when class starts, come at 7:30. I may even open the room at 7. I don't know. Y'all don't like to be early to stuff. No. But I may even come at 7 so that I can help you all set up your workspace. Just make sure that everything is good for Photoshop so y'all aren't scared if you've never done Photoshop with us before. And I promise you, whether you're a beginner, whether you are never, ever touched Photoshop, as long as you have it downloaded, I'm going to be able to rock with you, okay? That is going to be a full design flip tomorrow. So just come, if you're in the challenge, or if you're VIP, you automatically get the Wednesday class. If you are Platinum VIP, then you automatically get the Wednesday class. And if you're in the challenge, then you will get the class. You'll get the Wednesday class. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some bonuses on the people in the challenge, okay? Just let y'all know right now. I'm going to give y'all bonuses galore. Well, I want to give them to you, but you got to make sure you show up and do your homework, okay? All right, so yeah, these turn out gorgeous, very much so. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do, I wanted to do, gosh, I have so many of these images. Okay. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some individual clip art. Okay. So let me go ahead and I'm going to call them clip art elements. Okay. And for this one, like sometimes if you tell it to do a collage, and I have some collages, we're going to do in a little bit also, but this is going to be super helpful. Let's see, where did it go? Okay, so this is a single prompt. So first I'm going to give you a single prompt. And what I did was I compiled a list of images. And this is how you kind of try not to copy somebody else's images exactly. So what I did was I went on Etsy and I saw what kind of things were trending, which type of designs were trending. And then I just one-liners, just one word really, like what kind of elements are in there. So I got crown and I got sneakers and I got roses and that sort of thing. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create my own elements so that I can build a design with those elements together. So this prompt, and before I actually prompt it, I'm going to just paste it in here. Okay. So this one's a highly detailed airbrush illustration of blue jeweled, encrusted, ornate crowned clip art isolated on a white background. Okay. So I'm getting ready to prompt that now. I'm going to go /, hit enter, paste, and let it go. So right now I'm going to stick with the highly detailed airbrush. Actually, let me do both. I'm going to show you how to multi-prompt now. Most of us can do up to 4 multi-prompts, even if you have the lowest version of Midjourney, okay? So let me show you how that works. So remember I told y'all my 2 favorite prompts or styles we're doing tonight is the highly detailed airbrush illustration. And then I'm going to go with a watercolor illustration. Okay. I'm going to put brackets around the curly brackets around them. And I have a comma in between it. What that's going to do when I hit enter, then I'm going to copy it so y'all have that. When I hit enter, it's going to say, hey, are you sure you want to do 2 prompts at one time? I'm going to say absolutely. So, or just yes. So I'm going to hit yes, and then it prompts those 2 things at one time. Now, let me show you how that works for a whole bunch of images. So, let me go grab my notes here because I have quite a few images. And then if there's something that you like, you can upscale it. Oops, wrong notes. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I have a whole list of images. There we go. Okay. So here's my prompt where I'm doing multiple styles and multiple images. Watch this. Check this out. Check this out. Now, first, I'm just going to paste it here for you all just so that you have that. And then I'm going to prompt it. So what this is doing, 39 prompts are coming out of this. I'm doing hyper realistic, I'm doing watercolor, and I'm doing highly detailed airbrush illustration of, I'm doing a cheer bow, I'm doing a football helmet, I'm doing American football, I'm doing a cancer ribbon, I'm doing a rose, I'm doing a daisy, a butterfly. Okay, let me go ahead and hit yes on that. And what's going to happen, y'all see it's doing 40 different images at one time. This is one of the reasons why I like Midjourney versus Bing and even ChatGPT. Now, even with my dream, I can do multiple prompts, but I've never tried doing 40 at a time, but I'm pretty sure you really ain't gonna be hitting on this. Oh, this is my glitter prompt, y'all. I ain't mean to hit y'all with a glitter prompt yet. All right, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. I wasn't trying to do the glitter prompt, y'all. I was just gonna do this part right here without the glitter. So let me do it again without the glitter. All right, so I'm just gonna take off my native glitter because that was another trend that I noticed. Like there's a lot of glittery footballs and bows and that sort of thing. So cheer hair bow, football helmet, American football, cancer ribbon, rose, daisy, butterfly. So these are all images that I saw like used over and over again. Okay. And now with these, let's say I wanted a bow or a crown, I would have some options here. Maybe I want to use a crown in the combat boot. So I'm going to show you all the individual clip art elements, and then I'm going to show you what happens when we actually prompt something, what I call a collage prompt, where it's just kind of putting different things together. You don't know where it's going to end up. All right, so let me see. Did I put butterfly in there for y'all? Yep, butterflies in there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so y'all got all of that, and it's just rolling. It's rolling. Okay, now hyper realistic. I added hyper realistic there just so you can see what it looks like. Hyper realistic is almost going to be like a photo, but more like Pixar-ish, or more like it would be in a 3D animation. So hyper realistic can give you some really cool effects too. All right, and then I was supposed to do my glitter. My glitter one was supposed to be a bonus, but I already let the glitter one out the bag because that is a trending one as well. Now you can do glitter with the hyper realistic. Like I said, we can get crazy up in here. And what's going to happen is, even when we're done with our AI session today, y'all, this server is going to continue to grow. Like look, that just jumped from 500 images to almost 800 images, 800 results, which 800 results is around 3,200 images. Y'all are getting there. Like I said, I want to see 4,000 by the end of the night. So I at least want to see, dare I say, what, 1,250? Because I want 5,000. So 1,250. Y'all give me 1,250. Give me 1,250, or at least 1,000. If we get 1,000, that means we have 4,000 images in here. Okay. But y'all, these watercolor ones get me all the time. They're some of my favorites. I also love hyper realistic, depending on the type of image I'm going for. And what I will do as a bonus for anybody that doesn't have, let me see, who's in the challenge, let me see. We did a freestyle 44. I'll give y'all the freestyle 44 because we did some stuff with this little freestyle here. 43 has the football mascots. These were fire. These were super dope. This will help you build too, because you can take the jerseys, especially like I did a demo last night where the player's wearing a blue jersey, but you make it pink or whatever the team color is. Let me see what else is helpful for this. 40 was the one that was messing up on us. So it has some art in here, but it was shutting down. But I think it's fixed now because Midjourney was doing some upgrades. Oh, that's beautiful with the bald head. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. So that one, like I said, I'm going to put all these things together. What else would be helpful? Lips could be kind of cool. I don't know if y'all remember this one, the lips one, because I think this one could go for the breast cancer awareness as well. This one has about 8,000 images in there. Let me see what we're working with. Okay. Let me see if y'all already have any pink lips. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so customer happiness, could you help me record these? This is 33. Let's see what else. We got our messy bun one, that's 25. That one already has, like I said, this was a whole bunch of images. I want you all to do your homework so that you all will want to get these resources. Okay, so many different images here. Like there's, I think, about 8,000 images in this one too. All right. And what I'll do is, depending on how many posted homework, I will decide how much to give y'all a bonus. I'm not keeping track of y'all's bonuses no more. I am not grading no homework no more, y'all. That was stressful for me. So what I will do is, the more homework you all do as a unit collectively, because teamwork makes the dream work, that's why we're here prompting in this room together, then I will decide how many additional resources to give up. What's this, some floral designs? That one actually came out pretty good, but I think that's good. I think that's good. I said, I'll determine how many free resources to give you all based on what work you do. All right, so now I'm back in the Pinktober. Let me see, I had a couple more prompts I'm gonna give you before we end tonight. When I gotta give you your homework. So here, let me go to the homework just in case anybody has to go ahead and tap out because I know it's been a long day. Okay, and this will be in the working document as well. All right, so let me go ahead and finalize this. It'll be one post. Y'all, please take heed to this being one post because I'm taking a look at these and I'm seeing if you're doing your homework, how many people are submitting it. I just go by this hashtag. So just copy and paste the hashtag. Don't try to retype it. So it's 2024 Pinktober Day 1. All right. I want you to use that hashtag. This has to be done Wednesday by 11 p.m. for me to consider what the bonus is going to be. Post your AI image from the server. It does not have to be one you created. If you like another one of those images, I just want you to put, even if you didn't get a chance to prompt tonight, you're still able to take any of the images. You could just screenshot something that you saw in the video tonight. Okay. And I want you to post that and just tell me something that you learned today in your post. Something that you learned today in your post. Okay. Now, the other thing is, you all should have a logo. If you do not have a logo, I'm going to give you this little link right here to go ahead and just create you a quick little logo. I'm going to do a demo right now. Do not overstress it. This is just so that you have a logo when y'all get ready to do your Shopify store on Sunday. And when you are filling out your survey for tomorrow, you want a logo. Okay, so just come on over here, grab you something cool, sleek, nice. Something like that, maybe. And just go ahead and make your little logo. Okay. Boom. All of these, they're not going to be something that you can trademark. It's in Canva, but at the very least, you're ready to go with something clean, something beautiful, and get your website going. I don't want no excuses. Everybody here will be able to launch on Sunday as long as you stay with the flow. Okay. All right. So that is homework. If you already have a logo, you're already good to go. Matter of fact, to my people, how many times have you taken this challenge? Put the number in the chat. What challenge number? If you've taken the challenge one time, put a 1. If you've taken the challenge 2 times, put a 2. If you've taken the challenge 3 times, put a 3. Let me see where my repeat because it's lost count. 3 to 4. Okay. First time. Okay, look at my newbies in the building. Okay, 3. Oh, welcome, Laura. Welcome, Swan. Y'all are new to the academy, and this is your first time in the challenge room too. I love it. Okay, cool. So for those who aren't in the challenge, if I don't know what y'all thinking about not being in the challenge, you might as well go ahead and get in this room because let me go ahead and share with you what we're going to be doing at the during this challenge and at the end of this challenge. I'm just gonna go ahead and put you in there. Yeah. Okay. So Wednesday we're doing Photoshop. Okay. I don't care if you've never done Photoshop before, make sure that you show up for that. Thursday, we're doing marketing. So you know how you just don't know what to say in your emails, you don't know what to say in your text messages, you don't know what to do about emailing and text messaging. This is going to help you with the whole strategy behind email marketing. And it's so important, y'all. Most of you all said on the live yesterday that you all were there. I made sales yesterday because you received an email. Not because you saw me waving a flag on the side of the street, not because I was just on YouTube Live. Like I have done almost no promotion whatsoever for this challenge, and we still have about 50 people in the challenge, like with no promotion other than sending a few emails. So I just want you all to know that. Let me see. Where was I? I think. Okay, Friday, we're going to actually do a launch strategy and we're going to have fun with it. So this is like, if you don't have any emails, You have no emails to effectively market to. This is the whole point of us doing a lead magnet strategy on Friday. Then on Sunday, you're actually going to launch your Shopify store with all of these beautiful products and images that I give you. I'm going to give you the description. You're going to have a handheld experience going through setting up your Shopify store and setting up a whole page that is dedicated just towards this Pinktober campaign. Okay. But after that, like I said, I'm looking at y'all, I'm seeing how much you all participate and how much you put in. You're going to have a month worth of emails ready to go because I'm going to make a marketing kit at the end of this. And then I'm going to throw bonuses on top of this. So this is what you're getting post challenge. You get your social media content. So it's going to have the images for the social media. Now it's going to be the images that I do as the samples, but you will also be given the template so you can flip and change those things right on out. You're going to get your Shopify product images with the descriptions. You'll have a folder of those, but you will also get the editable templates for those things. You'll have a banner that you can edit with the social media graphics. You'll have a design, a t-shirt design, which you all are getting that tomorrow, a t-shirt design with product templates. I'm going to do a bonus template t-shirt design. If you all, maybe even several, I'll throw in there, depending on how much homework you do. Okay. One of the challenges, I gave y'all like 8 for the people that did the most work. My goals, I gave y'all 8 templates. I gave y'all 8 AI classes. I gave you all whatever I had in Canva that I was doing to promote, motion graphics, all of that stuff. I gave you all of that. So that's what I want to do this time around too. I just need to see y'all work for it. Okay. You also get a gold Automizer. So the gold Automizer is this 1, 2, and 3, where you see, let me back up a little bit. The platinum Automizer is up here. The vault Automizer is everything that you see on this thing, but you all will get this one where it has the basic, deluxe, and premium. So you all will get that for being in the challenge. So if you never dealt with the Automizer before and you want a chance to deal with that, you all will have the gold. All right. And then so far, this is the vault. Y'all been building it. It's got a lot. It's got almost 100. Probably we might have tapped 100 now. I'm not sure. But a lot of images on here. And I demonstrated the Automizer. If you've never seen it before, I'll demonstrate it again on Friday. And that one will be the one that has a 285. So this one's 283 right now, but we're going to have a 285 version on Friday. All right, so boom, let me shut that down. So you get a gold Automizer that will, if you don't do nothing else, y'all, this challenge was $197. Nothing for being hands-on for 5 days for 2 hours a day. Okay. The best $200 you could have ever spent. And some of you all got it for $97. Some of you all in the Craft to Quit program got it for around $50 because you got a 75% off code. I'm just saying I wanted to pay off to pay attention. Okay. All right. And my Craft to Quit program is my most intense program. We meet 3 times a week. We're meeting Tuesday for AI, we're meeting Wednesday for Photoshop, and we meet Friday for our session where we actually do strategy. So business strategy, like when I come on Freebie Friday, I'm usually already have talked to the Craft to Quit, and then I'm doing whatever free content and files for that Friday. All right. And then of course you get access to the AI class. And like I said, I want to give you more than just one AI class. I want to give away 8 AI classes inside of this challenge, but you just got to show up and do the work. So if you haven't already signed up for that, make sure that you sign up for the challenge because we're getting into Photoshop tomorrow and you don't want to miss that. So you still have a chance to sign up tonight, and you will get the replay, because if you're on the free side right now and you're like, dang, y'all doing a lot. I really want that AI class. Shoot, I want to come to Photoshop. Shoot, I want all of that you just talked about. Go ahead and join the challenge, y'all. Go ahead and join that challenge. And let me grab the link for you real quick. I'm gonna grab the link. Hold on. Just real quick, grab the challenge, and because some of us in the AI room are not in the challenge, you're in AI class and not in the challenge. So I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna give y'all about 15 more minutes of time of giving y'all some more prompts, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna stay in this room all night. Y'all gonna be partying all night in this AI room. So I'm gonna let y'all do that while I get ready. I have a whole event I'm designing that I've got to do that while I'm teaching this challenge. Absolutely. The football image for They Not Like Us can absolutely be designed with the Viking logo. Absolutely. Uh-oh, I'm over here tackling my computer. Felicia hasn't been uploaded yet. I had to clean up some things in there that I noticed afterwards. So I just finished cleaning it up today. Yes, tomorrow I will show you how to change it from blue to pink. Oh, you're good, Sherilyn. And it doesn't have to be blue to pink. Let's say your school mascot is purple and gold. You can change it to purple. You can change it to gold. I'm going to show you how to change it to any color tomorrow. Okay? That's the whole point of our Photoshop class tomorrow. All right. Cool, cool. All right, I see y'all got the electric things. Oh, you know what? We have a whole electrifying. With stuff on fire, flames, all of that stuff. Y'all want me to give you that one too? Let's see. How many do we have in this one? About 8,000 results here too. Let me put in lighting. Y'all want this one too? I forgot all about this one. I forgot all about this. This one is almost a year old, ain't it? This is what I'm saying. We stay on top of trends. We stay creating trends. Like, this stuff is almost a year old and it's still relevant. That's crazy. Anyhow, that one is AI 021. We're on class number 45. All right, y'all. So let me give y'all a couple more prompts, and then I can't even say I'm going to bed. I got to get some more work done. But I want you all to continue making your clip art elements, making those glitter elements. Let me see. I think there was at least one more prompt I can do for tonight. Un momento, por favor. All right, my football helmet. Lord, I'm just scrolling away because even in my test room, I have so many images. All right, here we are. So this one, I'm going to do a composite. So I'm going to call this one composite helmets, or helmet composite. And what I'm doing here is I'm putting together a prompt of different pieces so that you can understand what happens when you tell it multiple things in one prompt. So highly detailed airbrush illustration of a big cheer hair bow, football helmet, American football, cancer ribbon, rose, daisy, butterfly. So remember all of those things that I just did as individual elements. Okay. Now I'm telling it to put all of that in one prompt instead of prompting those things individually. Because sometimes I like my individual pieces because I like to put them together in Photoshop. But there are also instances where you're going to be able to create that outside of the individual elements. And sometimes it'll give you some kind of weird looking stuff that you have to fix. Sometimes they give you a really beautiful output. So what I'm going to do before I prompt this, I'm just going to drop it here in the room first so customer happiness can copy and paste it into the working document. And then I'm going to let it flow. Now, what I like to do is I still like to give it that blue thing. So I like to tell it what I want blue. So it's going to know that I want blue. Of a big blue cheer hair bow, and then football could be spelled correctly. It could. A blue football helmet, because I might want a blue football helmet and then a gold ribbon or something like that. So I'm just telling I want everything blue. My football, though, I may want it to be brown American football because I don't want my football to be pink or a blue. I'm saying blue in my head. I know I'm going to change it to pink. A blue cancer ribbon, a blue rose, because otherwise it might give me a pink or a red rose. I want the rose to be blue. I want the daisy to be blue. I want the butterfly to be blue. And the reason why I'm putting this each time is because you may put blue for one thing and it may give you like red for the rose if you put blue where the ribbon was. So I'm just being very consistent with my description here. Blue heart. And then I'm going to take off the made of glitter because I don't want the glitter on this one. Isolate it on a white background. So y'all give me a second. I'm going to fix this one here. Let me fix that one. Okay. All right, let's let that run and I'll see what we get. And then you can even take some of the elements out. Add the glitter in. So like I said, you'll be able to come up with some different things based on your prompt. So now I'm going to add the glitter in there because remember the glitter element was very popular when I did some research. So, and see how I told it a brown football? Now, the reason why I did that is because I wanted to show you that the football was going to be brown. I'm actually going to just take out the word brown out of this one. I don't mind if it gives me a blue football, like, I don't care. But I want to see if I take out the word brown, will it make the football blue? Just because I have so much blue in this description, I just want to see what it gives me. Okay, see, it gives me some pretty cool stuff here. It's giving me a little glitter football helmet. But me personally, a lot of these style designs, I would much rather create on my own, like by bringing in a helmet, bringing in some flowers, bringing in the butterflies, which is what the clip art elements are for. Okay. So I could put my crown on the sneakers with the rose and a butterfly and make my own composite design. Now I do want to show you with this. I'm going to take the same prompt. Like I said, I want to show you all. Sometimes it matters where you're prompting. So let's take dream. And I'm going to let Dream AI do its thing. I may have already had some. Oh, I didn't get a chance to do the teddy bear with y'all. Okay, and this is where I was saying the composite key. And sometimes it gives you a little funky stuff. Like I don't like these little drips hanging off, but sometimes this gives me an idea of how to format my composite. Okay, I see a sneaker here. I see it stepping on a big rose, a tiny rose, a little diamond. Oh, I didn't think about that. Let me go prompt a diamond. And what I will do is a lot of times I will rebuild this type of imagery using the idea that AI gave me. I'm not always just using the AI as is, okay? Now, this actually is beautiful enough to be used as is, but I just want you to know that there are ways that we're not necessarily using the AI as is, we're using it as an idea. All right, so this is what I didn't like, because when I tell it, I want it to be clip art here. It's giving me individual clip art. So let me take out the word clip art. And I'm going to tell it a composite design for, and I don't like to put the word for shirts because sometimes I actually put a shirt in there, but for a graphic, I'll just put for a graphic. Because I have to be a little more descriptive here. And then I'm gonna let that roll. And then I'll also go ahead and put it in ChatGPT. That way I can show you how the same prompt rolls on that side. And I'll put it over here as well. Now, another thing that you can do is you can take out elements that you don't want. Like if, let's say you like the butterfly and the flowers, but you don't like the ribbon and the football in there, then just reprompt that and take out the elements that you don't want. I'm just letting you know when you throw a whole bunch of stuff in there, usually it will create a composite design for you. All right, cool, cool. I like the little heart there. I could actually imagine some little stitches right there. Or what do they call them? Yeah, I think they're called stitches. The laces right there. That would be really cool. All right, let me see. Let me give y'all a couple more now. This is one that I would, if I had multiple colors, I would put the team colors in and just let it go crazy on that one. Now I'm putting like yellow and blue because those are team colors. All right, so like I said, we got heavy. See, I like the gold and the blue there. And because it's not skin tones, if I change the gold and the yellow separately, it would definitely give some color separation to that. All right, let me see. Get my scarf model. I'm not gonna have time to show y'all that one. Okay, this is one I really wanted to get to. This is something I'm excited about because remember I said I wanted to do like my high-end, like kind of luxury style stuff. I'm really excited about this one. So this one is going to be the last one that we developed a lot of art tonight, y'all. I don't know if I was just showing out or what. Angela, you're not going to be able to use the personal room tonight. We're all doing the collective rooms, but I'm going to open up the personal rooms as soon as we're done. Van Teresa, do me a favor and message the Facebook business page, and we'll be customer happiness will be able to look out for that for you. Y'all, if y'all could, while I'm here, like I know it's a lot going on, but we got to stick to what we got going on here. And I know you may have some other things that are on your brain, but let's stick to what we're doing in class right now. Okay. All right. So last thing that I want to do for tonight is create a scarf design. So we're going to do scarf design or scarf design. All right. So let's do pasting that here. Let's see, let me make sure I don't have to change anything here before we press forward. All right. So I'm going to go /imagine. I'm going to paste this prompt here. This is a square scarf design with gold chains and jewelry in the center, symmetrical composition. So I wanted to have like some kind of symmetry in there. White background, vector illustration style, a flat pattern, gold metal textures, retro Baroque elements, blue roses and flowers, luxurious feel, blue border decoration, clear details, light reflection effect, because I want it to have like, even though I'm telling it vector, I do want it to like have some type of like highlights and shadows. All right, so check this out. We just made our own luxury scarf design. And it's going to have like some elements, like even like the chains and stuff, like they may be a little wonky. But for the most part, this is going to create something. Do you know how much time it takes to create these by hand? Like I've actually created, I don't remember which template it is. It's one like with the belts. I think it's 156. Ooh, Lord. Let me tell y'all. I don't know if this is getting y'all excited, but this got me so excited because I know what it takes to design these from scratch. I have done it. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. So let me see. That's going to be down yonder. We just have so many resources in here. Sometimes I forget how much we have actually completed. Oh, let me keep going down. Because like I said, it took a lot of work. I did it a while ago. And it's one of my favorite templates. I use it a lot. Keep going, keep going. All right. Okay. I believe, where is it, y'all? I know at the end of the challenge, for the people in the challenge, if you all want to unlock all of your templates, because I know some of you are still on the where it's unlocking every 7 days. I'm thinking about making that something that that we offer at the end of the challenge to the people who are in the challenge. Now, this one right here, I can't even, the picture does it no justice. Let me see if I can open that in a new tab. It took so much time. I'm trying to see if it make the picture. Yeah. I actually made this chain go in this direction, made these little things, made that belt go like some crazy stuff. I think I got another one that's similar to that. Do y'all know what it's like to build that? And to sit here and watch AI, like I was so tickled when I got this to work. It was too much fun. So this is just one with roses. Let me see if I can give y'all a couple more because I am so over time right now, y'all. And I promise you, I I ain't supposed to be here right now, but y'all got me. You got me. Where is what I was just working on? Let me close. That's actually what I needed over here on this window. That's why I was looking for it. Oh, my Discord. There I am, and then my Discord here. There I go. All right, let me see. So I did roses. I also did one here. I'm going to copy and paste this one. This one came out beautifully. And the reason why I do blue, like I said, I can change blue. So I made it pink. And then that way, y'all, it's going to be like you can put your logos on there. You can make it like football inspired by the colors of the team and not necessarily have to put the logos on there. But for the 283, I actually put the logos on there on the scarf. Let me go into that one. So I want to have a 285 with the logo scarf, or you can turn the logos off. So head wrap, this is it, like kind of shown as wrapped around in the neck area, but you'll see that you have the logos here, or you can turn them off. Let me group those. Turn them off. Nope, I missed one. Okay, so that's just showing you like this is like a little houndstooth type design. I have a few other little elements in here. Houndstooth, I think. I have like a little bandana print. You don't want to use that one. Anyhow, I think we're gonna have fun with the headscarf look. Let me just, no, I don't want to say those changes, but I'm just letting you know we could get sports specific, but you can also do the pink warrior type of stuff. You can do just the color pink. You don't even have to put words on it. You don't even have to put logos on it. Just the fact that it coordinates maybe with a t-shirt that you do, or coordinates with one of the other items that you do, I think will be major. All right, so gave y'all that one. And here's one I did. If you like animal print and stuff, this one was pretty cool. I'm gonna give y'all this scarf design. Like I said, we did a whole bunch of stuff in this class. I don't think we've ever done so much. I don't want to call it randomness, but it's all going towards that campaign. So these are different looks you can go with. And like I said, I will unlock my test room if we get, let me check how many we have, because like I said, I am late. Oh, okay, we got 4,000. I'm cool. I could go ahead and give y'all my test room. Y'all doing some good work. 4,000 images, actually more than 4,000 images in one night. I am proud of you all. All right, so you have your homework. Y'all got some overtime out of me. Pam, I'm going to show you all. Ooh, I like the one with the lion in there. Look, y'all could do these logos in the middle. Tell it to put a jaguar in the middle. Tell it to put an elephant in there. Like when I tell you all, oh, you're just gonna be able to do so much. Your mind is the only limitation here. Can y'all imagine? Like, this is elegant. If my team were the lions, and I didn't want to be like super, like, team dripped out spirit gear, but I wanted like a little bit of like subtle element. Like, this would be so cool for that. All right, so like I said, for those who are on the free side tonight, for those who are in the AI class but not in the challenge tonight, please consider joining the challenge. We're going to be working together tomorrow in our Photoshop class. Like I said, if you have never done Photoshop, don't worry. We'll be able to still help you out. Just make sure that you show up early, at least by 7:30, so that I can make sure that everything works on your computer as far as Photoshop goes. And then we're going to get into it. I'm going to show you how to download the files and all of that. This is a completely newbie safe zone, okay? So make sure that you join us tomorrow for Photoshop, Thursday for email marketing, Friday for our launch strategy, which is going to get you all into putting your business out there for folks. And then Sunday, you're going to get hands on Shopify, set up your page, set up your products, set up your descriptions for those products. If you already have a Shopify store, it's going to give you a landing page just for this particular strategy for this campaign, which is our PinkTober campaign. And then if you don't have a Shopify store, it's going to help you finally get people out of your DMs and sending them to your own store. Get people off of Etsy, because Etsy, they are not your clients. As soon as Etsy shut your store down, I guarantee you don't have access to those emails. I guarantee those people never going to see you again. So you need to be building your own email list, and you need to be building your own Shopify store. All right, y'all. I gave y'all overtime tonight. I see y'all creating some good stuff. Oh, man, that looks good. All right, so listen, I will see you all tomorrow. I will give you some instructions before class on how to just make sure that you're prepared. So be looking out for that by tomorrow morning. But I got to tap out, y'all. I want to say tired, but I can't even be tired. I got a whole this to work on, y'all. Let me show you what I'm working on over here. A whole Great Gatsby / Harlem Nights themed actual event. Fun stuff. Okay. So while I'm helping y'all work, I got work to do too. But I truly do. I appreciate you and I love you dearly. And until next time. Bye. Good night, y'all.